What up, everybody? It's me, Manny, and your boy Anderson.
You already know who this is, bro.
We are back in this podcast. Excited to be here. Excited to talk about this new topic that just happened, bro.
When I saw this, I was like, man, like honestly, I didn't thought it was gonna have like a huge impact, but it did. You know, it was trending on Twitter. It was trending everywhere.
Yeah, bro. It was like, well, it was crazy because like I went to Vegas and everything, and I saw it. I saw the news.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
what we're talking about is Chris Rock and not Chris Rock, Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, and you already know what happened. You know, if you guys don't know, my guy here, Will Smith, got slapped by my friend here, Chris Rock, because of a joke.
Yeah,
because of a joke. Honestly,
but it was not towards him though. It was towards his wife. So we need to like give the whole scenario. So people is like, so he was laughing about him, and then he slapped him, and I was like, no, man, he was laughing about his wife. He was making jokes about his wife.
That's yeah, bro. But I don't know, bro, because like when I saw it, like the first time, it was crazy. Like the situation. Well, I mean, he made a joke. Like, okay, so the joke was about his wife.
Yeah, his wife,
right?
Jada.
From Jada.
Yeah.
I heard someone say Jada. I was like, what the freak is that?
Yeah, should I do it? Exposed.
But anyway, it was like, so Jada, he made fun of her over kind of like.
It was a movie joke about G.I. Joe. You know, it was G.I. Joe with the bald guy. Now it was G.I. J.
Yeah.
Because of Jada.
Yeah,
so
Jada.
It was kind of like a mean joke. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but then like, what's his name? Will Smith reacts that way where he just like he laughs at it. He
laughs at it, and then he goes up there and he slaps the heck out of him.
Slaps the heck out of freaking.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, I've been watching memes. I've been watching videos. People throwing hate on both of them, and it's like I completely understand because it was the Oscars. You know, it was just not like a roast. That's why it got me like. We're not here on a roast. We're here on the Oscars. So Chris Rock shouldn't be making jokes to people, you know?
I mean, but he's like he's a comedian.
He is a comedian.
And then like they got to understand that like Will Smith, you know, I know they're like in a different kind of like set or like, I don't know how to explain it, like career wise, you know, they're like they're not the same. They're not.
Yeah, they're both in comedy, but Will Smith, as we can tell, he's more action comedy, and Chris Rock is all comedy.
Like he's legit a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's a stand-up comedian.
So like the fact that he got mad for Will Smith slapping him in the face, like
yeah.
And then like later his apology.
Yeah, well, both of them apology because also Chris Rock threw an apology to the Smith family, you know, and I was like, it was well needed for both of you guys to give that apology because people can start making this beef between them, you know. When I don't think if there is or if Will Smith gonna be like upset at him or Chris Rock at Will Smith, because I mean they both have the right to be mad at each other.
Yeah,
but like hopefully they don't end up in bad terms, you know.
But I think Will Smith knew what he was doing, bro. Because I don't think he would have done it.
Yeah.
If like, because how tall is like Will Smith? He's like almost 6 foot probably.
Yeah,
honestly.
he's my height or a little bit taller.
He's about your height.
Yeah.
He's a few more pounds heavier than Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was like, I don't know, The Rock up there.
The Rock.
Or like Vin Diesel.
Here's my theory, okay?
Or even Joe Rogan. Imagine if Joe Rogan made that joke. I don't even think he would.
But here's my theory, okay? He did that to like protect his wife pride, you know, his family pride or something like that.
Right.
So no matter who was up there, if he was doing it because of that, he will still go up there. Maybe the Rock will smack him back or something. But like he will, in my opinion, knowing how Will Smith, how professional he is, how committed he is with his decisions, I think he will still go up there and make himself be respected, even though it's not the right way.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's the right way, but still,
no, of course not.
I think he like just knew it. He was like, oh yeah, this guy's not gonna do anything back, bro. But like I knew if it was even Joe Rogan who made the joke, because he's an actual comedian, I think he would like actually like
Joe Rogan is this other bald guy.
The bald podcaster.
He's light skin and all that, right?
Yeah, he's like light skinned.
Oh, okay. Oh,
no, he's not. He's not black. If
No.
you you mean by light skin, he's like white. He's a white
Yeah,
guy.
he's white. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he was on a podcast. I think I saw a TikTok about him. He was like, well, you know that every comedian is on Chris Rock's side, and I'm like, well, duh. Like, I don't think we should pick a side. You know, it's something that happened because none of them like were on the right to say what they said or do what they did. But like, I don't think we all have to pick a side, you know, because like, if you ask me, I'm a bigger fan of Will Smith than Chris Rock, but I'm not on Will Smith's side, neither on Chris Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just like such a crazy
Yeah.
event. I mean, the memes. It's funny,
Dude,
bro.
memes were crazy. Like Hispanic memes, like memes in Spanish. There's memes all over the place about them, dude, and it kind of like makes me sad. And my brother was telling me, bro, it makes me so sad because they're two of my favorite actors, you know. And I was like, bro, I feel you because like, who wouldn't like to see Chris Rock and Will Smith in the same movie? It will be laugh after shootings after shootings.
And you know, this is his first
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that. I was kind of surprised that was his first Oscar. He was winning it for the one movie with for the two girls and like they were tennis players and everything. He was winning it for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was winning for that movie, and now he has the potential to lose his Oscar.
Yeah.
I mean, even the cops got involved in this, bro. Like it's crazy. Like,
well, if you ask me, he won that Oscar before the event. So
yeah,
like,
he did pretty good. Like for example, 7 pounds.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. He did pretty
So
good.
let's say the prize it's his already. Why would you say, oh my gosh, te portaste mal, te lo voy a quitar? It's like you already gave it to me. Like it was like.
But I mean, that was an assault. Like,
yeah, it was an assault.
It's straight result. I mean, if it wasn't assault, like I don't even think the cops would be involved at all.
Well, of course they had to be involved because it was an act of violence in
Exactly,
international television. You know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's unexpected. I mean, you can't just like slap anybody whenever you want. I mean, it's still an
unless
assault.
it's UFC or boxing.
Oh well,
or
yeah.
something.
I mean, that's like a what is it called?
Yeah.
A certain place where you can do it. But there, like, I mean, it was an act of assault. So I think like I don't think it's justified. I don't think how do I explain this? Like, I don't think I think they should take it out in a sense, like if they do take away his Oscar for this, then I think it would be justified because like this is an assault, and I think like he could have acted differently.
Yeah,
he could have honestly acted differently.
Of course, because he's a professional, you know. If he was like a random dude that won a random prize or something, it will be like, we can expect it because like, who is this guy? But we're talking about one of the most like popular actors in the world.
I think one of the most. Even though he hasn't been as popular lately, but except for that one movie, right?
Well, I'm a big fan of Will Smith because I grew up watching the Bad Boy Saga. You know, like when the last one came out, I was so excited. I went to watch it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Will Smith! I love him, whatever." But like, I still don't think it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And this is something that happened, and it really got me upset, dude. Because it was on the news, and this girl was like, "Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew that he could get on Twitter, and now he's trending instead of these other things that are really important." I'm like, maybe he knew what he was doing, but that doesn't mean he was wanting to be trending instead of what's happening in with the war with Russia and you know, because. You don't do it because, oh my gosh, I want to be famous.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you think so? In that note, do you actually think this was all planned out? Because there was a comment before we even went live stream, but when we posted it all over social media that we're gonna talk about this. Do you think it was planned? I'm gonna give you mine first, and then let's see what you think. But before you say that, everybody that's watching here, everybody that's watching this live stream, make sure you guys comment below, you know.
Like the video, share it with your friends.
Like it, share it. You know, if you guys really like this podcast, you know, if you like it on YouTube at least, it will push up the algorithm. And if you subscribe, you know, we need those subscribers.
It's all about math, isn't it?
Yeah. And yeah, if we get those likes, you'll push it to other people, and people will watch our footage and stuff like that. And on Facebook, you know, if you share it.
And come on, dude, we are fun. Like, just share it, like it, comment.
Just share it. I mean, come on. It'll be fun. It's a good podcast.
It's not my fault that I'm great. I'm just kidding.
It's not my fault. I'm great. But anyway, back to the question. So my assessment. Many people are saying like, "Yo, this was all planned out. This was all like an idea. This was all like God. I mean, someone like just, you know, they're both low on their, because there's someone that commented that they were low in
On rating
in their rankings and everything, and Chris Rock hasn't been around yet, and then Will Smith is like, I think that's not a valid argument that
yeah.
they did it for like the clout, because first of all, Will Smith was already winning an Oscar that day.
Of course.
So I don't think it just because of that, I think is enough evidence to say that, well, he wasn't doing it for clout, because he's already winning an Oscar.
Of course.
Like, he was gonna get clout anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to slap Chris Rock's face to get the clout. I'm not saying about anything else.
Think about this. Like, you can see his hand wide open going through Chris Rock's face, and Chris Rock wasn't expecting it, you know? Because, like, if you go to WWE, that we already know that they are actors, when they're about to punch you, they're getting ready. Like, they're expecting the punch, or they're doing some things to, like, make it look real, but, like, you're not getting hit. You can see Will Smith going at 25 to 75 miles per hour hand going to Chris Rock's face. I don't think it was acted, to be honest, because Chris Rock was so concerned about what happened during the rest of the event. He was looking at people and being like, "Oh no, like, it just happened. Did this just really happen?"
This just really just happened.
You can see that he was really concerned and confused too.
Yeah, he was confused. He was just like, he just said like, "Get your freaking mouth out!" Like
Yeah.
like get my wife out of your freaking mouth. I was
Yeah.
like, dang, like that was
He for real.
like he was for real about the comment, and that's crazy. Like I didn't watch it. Well, just I hit the news hit when I got back. And because I was in Vegas, and when I got home, I just looked through social media and I saw that happened, and I was like, "Wait, is this real?"
Yeah.
I thought that was just like a.
I don't remember
Like
what
an
I was
act.
doing. I don't remember what I was doing, but when I think I was with my parents, then I went to my room and I started watching TikTok like every night. That's why I don't get too much sleep, to be honest. And it was this whole news about Chris Rock being slapped by Will Smith. I'm like, they're in the movie, or it was?
Yeah, I thought it was.
My first thought was like, they're about famous, but not that famous no more. So maybe they did like kind of like a little act on the event, you know?
That's what I thought too. I was like, "Oh, this must be like something they just did, and it was just like a
but
joke."
when you look at it though, because Will Smith is laughing at his joke.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Then Jada makes this face, and he gets up. He's like, I'm gonna do whatever."
Well, yeah, I mean, he laughs.
Yeah.
At first, he laughs at the joke, turns to Jada, and then he's like, gets all serious, and then he stands up and slaps
Yeah.
crap out of him. Like, I'm
Like,
like, that's crazy.
I don't want to bring Jada into this, but I kind of have to, you know?
because she's involved.
Yeah,
That's true.
she's involved. So if you know your husband's reputation, it's on the line, because whatever he's about to do, because he's mad, or you give him like a look to be like, you're not gonna do anything. Like, she could have stopped him, you know? Because I was talking to my mom, and my mom was like, "Well, if your dad was going to do something like that, I will stop him." But then I saw my mom, but I was like, "Wait, but you're saying this right now because you're calm. Nothing is affecting you."
Right.
But in that moment, though, like, when
Yeah.
you get so angry, you don't like, kind of like, when you're not Christian, of course.
Right.
Because we're a Christian podcast, guys, and you know it. So when you're not Christian and you're angry, you can't, sometimes you just can't control it. When I was on the world and the Mundo Mundial, and I was getting mad, it was hard for people to control me, you know?
Yeah.
If I was about to fight in school, if I was about to get involved in something, it was hard to hold me up. Why? not just because I'm a big dude, but it's also because when I get angry, I can't control myself.
Yeah. There's a guy that commented, Ed Soto. He says, I'm glad you guys are considering this was staged because that's what I really think. Yeah, like I said, I probably didn't see it, but yeah, like I said, I don't think it was staged. Just because of the situation later on and like how surprised Chris Rock. If you don't know Chris Rock, he doesn't know. He has like a little bit of autism too.
Yeah.
He has like a little bit of autism, so he probably wouldn't know how to react either. And if like the fact that is like they needed that clout just because they were not as famous. I mean, what's his name? Will Smith. Will Smith was getting the Oscars.
But Ed, like, thanks for commenting, dude. But
yeah, thank you for asking.
This doesn't mean that we are telling the right. We're telling our opinion, you know, like, so you might think that it was pre-programmed or something like that.
Yeah, it was staged.
We don't think so, but that doesn't mean that we're right or that doesn't mean that you're wrong. So like, it's all about opinions. But like, in my opinion, I really don't